Hi everyone, today we're making a simply amazing plum pie. Look how beautiful and delicious it is inside. The plum is just perfect. There's one thing in preparation, what we smear the plum in the pie. Very tasty shortbread dough, crumbly. In general, I recommend it to everyone. Stay with me and we will cook together. So, plum pie. I will need 4 or 5 of these large plums. Instead of a round plum like this, you can take a Hungarian plum, a narrow oval plum. It's very tasty too. I even like these plums better. We cut the plums into small pieces like this. Any plums will do for the pies. Even if you take a white plum, it will be delicious too. So, now the dough. In the flour, I add a little salt, sugar, 2 or 3 tablespoons. Be sure to add sugar. And baking powder. Instead of baking powder, you can use baking soda. But baking powder is better because if you take baking soda, you will have to add vinegar. Okay, now butter or margarine, whatever you have. Now we're going to rub the butter in with the flour. That's it until it's a uniform crumb. Just a reminder, there is a very tasty recipe on my channel for spicy plums that is served as an appetizer. Well, it's just delicious appetizer. It's a cocktail plum. Any kind of plum will do, the smaller the better, so you can remember and make it. And if you haven't seen or made it, you should try it. For New Year's Eve on the table, it is an incredible appetizer, spicy plum. All in all, it's just incredible. Make sure you check out this recipe. And there's just a lot of plums right now, so make it. That's how it's crumbling. See, it's all smooth. Now the eggs. So watch this. You can do it 2 ways. The great thing about shortbread dough is that it's so perfect. You can add whatever you want. Here you go. For example, you have eggs at home. So we add an egg. If anything, we want the dough to roll out well, stack, mold, add a little more than 1 egg. For example, 2 eggs or 1 egg and 1 yolk. If there are no eggs at all, no big deal. You can add sour cream here. If there is no sour cream, even a tablespoon of mayonnaise will work too. Well, it's cool that you can do that. So the shortbread dough, it's so, you can make it this way and that way and so on. I'm also going to add 1 egg to this. And I'll see how the dough goes, how the flour goes. Okay, look, add 1 egg. Just like this. Stir it in. Knead it like this. The dough should start to hold its shape. There you go. Just like that until it's smooth. This should make a little bit of dough like this, not the crumbly dough, but not so that you roll it out, because we're not going to roll it out. It's going to be bulk. Okay, look, still not holding its shape. I'm going to add another egg. Like I said, you can substitute 1 egg for the sour cream. Okay. Just like that, we're going to mix it up real good. And now we're going to put it all together in a lump. The dough should hold its shape like this. See, I'm molding it like this and it holds its shape. It shouldn't fall apart too much. You see, like this, we take half of the dough that we made and we use it all to make the bottom and the sides. So look, spread it around so it's equal and more here on the sides, and start tamping it down. Like this. The sides are in the dough. Watch how I'm doing it. Like this. Make sure it goes all the way to the top. The mold I have here is oval, it's small. A mold with a diameter of up to 22 centimeters will do. Now at the bottom of the dough, send a spoon, or 2 of sugar to fill the bottom like this. Plums, they are usually often a little bit canned sour. That's why I add sugar. We send the plums in here. A little bit of sugar on top too. and a big spoonful of sour cream like this. The sour cream should be this thick, at least 20%. Like this, we smear all the plums with sour cream. And now we put the rest of the dough on top. You don't tamp the dough down. But just like this, that's why it's called bulk pie. I love bulk pies. You don't need a rolling pin or anything. Any shape will do. You can make any kind of filling, sweet and not sweet. It's really cool. And if you do not make a sweet filling, then don't add any sugar in the dough, or literally a teaspoon. You can also add some spices, seasonings. Okay, look, it's just like that. Now, our pie sent to the heated oven at 180 degrees Celsius or 360 Fahrenheit. Such a pie is cooked for 20 to 25 minutes. Make sure it's just golden, so wait for the pie to get nicely golden. Watch your oven so that it doesn't burn. The cake is ready. Take it out. I'm gonna leave it here on the stove like this and let it cool for at least 40 minutes. Let's just wait a little. That's right. When it's cooled, decorate it with powdered sugar. And serve. If you don't have powdered sugar at home, serve it just like that. So cut the pie. Now we're going to taste what we've got. This is how the plum pie turned out in the cut. The plum must be cool when you cut the pie. It's important. Let's try it. You can put as much powdered sugar as you want. Some more, some less. Look how beautiful it is. Shall we taste it? It smells like plums and short crust dough. I've got the whole kitchen smelling of short crust pie in here.
Plums and short crust dough. I don't even know what's better, cherry pie or plum pie. Or apples and cinnamon. I feel like every time I make a certain pie, I enjoy it more than anything else.
When you cook cinnamon apples, the flavor is just divine. You think, wow, what could be more delicious? You make cherry pies, you think this is one for 100%. Cherry pies are just the most delicious pies in the world. Then you make plum pies again and you think, no, that's right, plum pie is the best ones. Anyway, I think, all these fruits, they're all delicious. God gave us so many variations of fruit. You can make so many different pies out of them and eat them every time like it's the first time in your life. Just enjoy all of that flavor. So I recommend this pie very much. You always have plums. Even if you have frozen plums, defrost them, squeeze them so there is no moisture and you can cook. If there is too much moisture, then you will have to pour starch over it so that the starch pulls the moisture on itself. With this dough, you can cook cherries, apricots, and peaches. In general, any pies with soft fruits. Okay, that's what the recipe was today. Write it down in a note to yourself so you don't forget and cook it 100%. Looking forward to the feedback and comments. Bon appetit, everyone. Subscribe to my channel, put likes, share this video. Kisses, everybody. Love you. See you later. Bye.